It's 5 a.m., July 17th, and today is the day we work on the Jeep.
Hey Travis, it's Mike.
Yes, sir.
Hey man,
What's up, buddy?
97 Jeep Cherokee 4.0.
Let me see if our computers are working yet.
Oh boy.
Power outage.
So we're here with Michael from Florida Expeditions, and we're working on the XJ. So this is going to be a little regular vlog. It's not going to be anything fancy like the previous video, but what do we need to get done?
Okay, so we're going to be doing your front wheel bearings, your front brakes. We're going to be replacing the lower control arms, all your shocks, rear brakes, rear main seal, transmission filter and fluid, oil obviously, coolant flush, and I think that's it.
Is that a lot of stuff?
That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot to do in a day.
I also forgot to mention we only have one day to get all this done, or as much as we can get done. I have a question for you actually. Since I don't know vehicles and he's a mechanic, how does it sound? Was it a good purchase, even though you don't know? I purchased it for $5 grand, which is too much, I think, for considering what needs to be done. But XJs are going a high in price, and you know, when I saw it, I just kind of fell in love, and I was kind of exhausted for looking for vehicles. But what do you think?
So I'm gonna say that you can't put a price on what you love, but that's what I can say. You got to think of age. I mean, everything that we're doing is wear and tear. So was it worth it? Yeah, I'd say it was worth it. There's no rust, so that's a good thing. Your AC works. We're in Florida, so that's a great thing. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good purchase. Yeah, I mean, you got to figure with the age, I mean, everything, surprisingly, you don't need that much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it was a good buy.
So we're gonna go get all these parts and put them on, I guess.
Definitely need that. You see the gap in between that? That's where it should be. Damn near it. That's way too much. I'm surprised it's not misfiring.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is everything underneath, like deep underneath, so that's the rear main seal and transmission filter and gasket. And right now it is 11:53, so about noon. So we'll see how long this whole ordeal takes us. Where does Sir William go?
All over the place.
He does. He just went on a trip to Kentucky. He's driving to Kentucky right now or something.
Yeah, he's doing the Kentucky Adventure Tour. Or something, I don't know. Whatever it's called.
So the suspension that I ended up going with is Bilstein shocks, Rubicon Express 3.5-inch front coil springs, and Oman Emu leaf springs in the back. The reason why I didn't go with Rubicon Express leaf springs in the back is because I couldn't get them ordered here on time. So I ordered Oman Emu, which a lot of people do like to, but I only got one, so it sucks. So I can't put on my rear leaf springs yet, so I'll have to do that at home on my own. But we'll be able to put in the shocks, the front springs, and the lower control arms, which are also Rubicon Express. So it's mainly the traditional Rubicon Express, except the different is the rear leaf springs. We were also thinking of doing like a junkyard lift, but it's just wasn't worth it because this kind of already had a junkyard lift, or the junkyard lift wouldn't be better than what was already on there. So I've been going back and forth between of what I should do. I've looked at every single lift that I can possibly look at. I know I said I was gonna go the DPG route, but that ended up just kind of being like way too expensive. And I already had some pieces on here that I can keep, so I ended up kind of just piecing together my own kit, which was mostly Rubicon Express. But we'll see how it goes and install it, and I'm pretty sure it is going to be a lot better ride because what I currently have is driving on the highway is not stable or not that great. So it's been kind of a short vlog. It's about 11 p.m. right now, and we've been trying to pretty much get me out of here. We got everything done in the front. We weren't able to get the rears done besides the shocks. And so we were, you know, putting everything back on and trying to get me out of here. And no, the Jeep won't start. There's a lot of people that have had different issues. Everybody's saying check different sensors, this and that. And it's just, right now we're gonna check coolant temp sensor. We're gonna check that to see if that works. So cleaned it off and see if it will start the Jeep and get me home in 2.5 hours.
Let's read it. 1 degree, 9 degrees, 10 degrees, 14, 18, 9, 18, ooh, 32, oh, 23. Oil gauge is working. The oil pressure gauge. 36 degrees. Oh, 37. Get out and see what tire is dragging, please. Alright, so first things first, you're going to want to go get a coolant temp sensor.
So after we got the Jeep started, we tried to back out, but we realized that the wheels, or one of the wheels, were locked up. So we picked up this wheel and it was all locked up. Tried to figure it out, and we realized that it was the rotor. The rotor is the wrong size, so now we have to check the other one to see if that is also being locked up. So hopefully this is it. You're more expecting it to be, both of them should be off. If one is off, then that's a huge AutoZone mistake. But I guess both, wherever we got this from, it's somebody's mistake. Oh, it is locked up?
Yep.
Jesus.
I'm gonna try and just ground it out and hope that it does like an AC switch, and it'll just think that it's working how it's supposed to work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we shall see. Okay, so
Alright, well that seems to be everything. Everything's looking good enough to get me home. I have to still replace some stuff and still have some more work to do, but that's okay as long as I get home. It's like the same mentality when I bought this vehicle. I was like, as long as I get home, then I can go to bed. Again, this is Michael from Florida Expedition.
that's right.
Is it plural?
Yes.
Expeditions. Florida Expeditions. Michael of Florida Expeditions. And thank you again. This is a wonderful man. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you in the next one. This is TrailspinTV. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.